All right. Okay. This live stream is not going to be anything special. I'm just content creating some small things. And yeah, I'm doing this dress right now. Um, Adding details to this dress. In the future, I think I am gonna put some little tutorials up because I get questions a lot about creating. So, and I know it's not a million tutorials. It's like when I was trying to start creating, it was very hard. And I was like, I guess I'm not going to be a creator. I'm going to just be one of those people who download, But I love creating so much. And yeah, so we're about to start. I haven't used this channel in so long, so sorry. But all right. Now this software is Marvelous Designer, and this is what I use to create. I'm not a professional, so don't be looking at my little cutouts and be like, oh, that's not how you do it, but this is how I do it. So right here, I'm just creating internal lines to sew these little, like, see the detailing in her dress right here. I'm just gonna sew that to these internal lines, and this is what's going to take most of the time in creating this dress. For the most part, creating for me doesn't take too long, but it just depends on what we're doing. It just depends on what we're doing, honestly. So yeah, but when this is done, you will be able to see, you'll find this on my Patreon, my Tumblr, my Instagram. You guys can follow me on Instagram at CCSimsXO. You guys can also follow me on Tumblr, same handle and everything. Okay. And yeah, I just want to get back into streaming because creating can be a long process sometime, and I just be, needing an excuse to talk to myself. So, so yeah, I'm gonna show the whole process, my whole little process right here, and the way I do my creating. Okay. I have a really big set coming out maybe next week. I have not started it, but I drew up the plan and everything, and it's probably gonna take me about a week to finish. But it's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be the cutest thing ever. It's gonna be the cutest thing ever. Okay. But I've been into creating objects lately, so I feel like I'm trying to get back into making a good supply of clothes for everybody on my Patreon. So I'm gonna give them a nice little supply drop. And oops. So yeah. And then I'm gonna get back to making objects. My Christmas plans are gonna be real cool too. Also, I have a collab coming with a very lovely creator. She's so sweet. So I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that because it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. The idea she had for this mod is amazing, and I'm just gonna help bring it to life a little bit. And it's gonna be a great collab. It's gonna be great. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to stop abandoning this channel, but I don't know. Okay, so I guess I can explain what I'm doing. I'm sewing these little lines to these other lines. And this is gonna make, you'll see in a second on this view, like you see every time I click, you know, it's making lines on the other side. Okay, so we're about to see what happens. So you're gonna click this, and this is how you, boom, it's gonna sew together like that. And now you just work with what you have to make it do what it's supposed to do. So I'm gonna drag this out because I want this to be on top. And then we need to move this down. We need to move these down. So they're even here. Okay. And now we're gonna do it again. And now this side is stretching, but I don't want you to be able to see her hoo-ha right there. So we need to figure out how to make this a little more stretchy. Maybe we need to add some more color down here. Another tie strap looking thing. Okay, first I'm gonna put some fabric. I'm gonna color this fabric real quick. Put some texture to it. Let's do leather and do like black. Okay. So let me do my see what we get now. Okay, looks a little better. Alright, so alright, now we just have to, like, the dress is pretty much done, but you have to just fix the little details. Okay. So I kind of want this to go up some more, but maybe I don't want it to be too much. So let's see what we can get away with. If we drag it up there, drag this one up there. It's very open, but this is going to be a cute dress when it's done. So alright, so we're going to make these a little longer so it's not stretching. Like you see how it's stretching over there? We're going to make it a little longer so it's not so bad. And we don't need it twisting like this either because it doesn't look cute. Alright, let's see if we can reverse the sewing over here to make it flip and do what it's supposed to do. Okay, kinda, but not really. Kinda. Okay, so let's flip it on this side too. Reverse and perfect. That's pretty much how we want that. And this one's pretty much done. That one right there is good. This one's good. This one is a little too long, so we're gonna fix that. Shorten this one. Okay, I'll make it a little shorter. Okay, I'll settle for that. And I think I'm gonna add another one down here maybe. Yeah, because it looks a little undone. So now we're gonna copy these. Put this here, and we're gonna paste again and flip it horizontally. Boom. And then we're gonna copy this and we're gonna paste. And we are going to sew it. Okay, I'm gonna put it down here so I can see what I'm sewing to a little better. So we're gonna sew this to this line, this to that line, this to here, and this to here. And that's pretty much what we want. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So let me get these over here. Let's make the copy. And we're gonna paste it over here. And then copy these little internal lines. Paste here and then over here. And we're going to flip it horizontally and we're going to do it again. All right, so now we're gonna sew this and then we're gonna adjust the straps and then we should be done after that, after we get the adjustments ready. And then we can get to the fun part like texture painting and the goods, the fun part. Okay. So we have a twisted one right here. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that. All right, so let's start at the top here. We're gonna start at the top and fix these little straps. So the top one is fine, but I don't know why it's not attached right here. Why are you not attached to your spot? Oh, because it's off. Okay. This is off, so that's why it's not attaching. Okay, so now it's where it's supposed to be. This side is good, that side is good. So we need to fix this side and make this a bit longer. Oh wait, wrong one. Extend these. And now we just have to pretty much play around with it till it flips to where it's supposed to be, to where it's not being annoying. Alright, so I'm gonna flip this sewing. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. Reverse sewing. And that's how it's supposed to be, okay? And then we're gonna adjust the lengths and stuff once we finish this part. Okay, so this one, this third one, I guess it's okay. We can make it shorter though, because I want it to pull. Hello, somebody's finally here. Okay, so we're going to, yes, I do read my comments. So we're going to sew this, and now it's just a matter of making sure, thank you. It's just a matter of making sure it like looks totally proportionate, and like, so when you're doing, see this, these little squares when I'm pulling the fabric, that is because the normal isn't flipped. So once you flip the normal and you simulate it again, and it goes back to how it's supposed to look. Okay, so I do have the dress tacked up here, so that's why when I'm pulling, it's not really doing anything, and it has this little, you know, it's leaning over like that. But we're gonna fix that too. So pretty much now we're gonna just fix all the little extra things. This is Marvelous Designer. This is Marvelous Designer that I'm using. So pretty much now we're just gonna fix like the everything that's not looking neat with the dress. So like, you don't want this showing when you're in game. So you're gonna pretty much do everything you can to fix it. So I'm gonna start up here with this tack situation. I'm gonna delete these tacks. And see what we get once we delete it. Okay, so I almost tack. I almost always tack like the breast area, because it's kind of super hard to like get the perfect placement. So you're gonna, like, if you make anything, you're going to need the tacks. The tacks save your life for whatever you're making. So now that we have this on here, you can either adjust this trim part, like I'm gonna tack the edge of this like here, and then here and here, so we can eventually get rid of this, because this, like, you see this little issue right here, once you go to texture paint, you're gonna be able to see it. It's gonna look just like that, and it's gonna look crazy. So it'll be on the texture, like you'll see it in the fabric. All right, and I never spend time in here like doing what's it called, texture in here, because none of it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's gonna get wiped away once you put this into Blender. I do make a lot of CC. I post maybe like at least 3 times a week. So alright, so I'm gonna try to redo this and put it like, let's take from the center and try to get it about right here. Okay, that looks better, and then we can like Okay, that looks good. Good aim. Okay. So, now we can take the sides and start doing what we need to with that. So I'm gonna pull this dress down a little bit. Okay. And working with Marvelous Designer is a little tricky sometimes because the fabric does what it wants sometimes, and you just have to like learn the little tips and tricks to make it easier. Just to make it easier. My favorite color is purple. What's your favorite color? Alright, so I'm going to try to tack this on the side so you don't see it. Great choices, great choices. Alright, so I'm going to tack these. Okay, let me fix this one because I know it's not going to land where I need it to. Alright, so the only reason why this is floating like that is because I have what's it called, a layer here, not a layer. Okay, thank you for joining. Only reason this doesn't have a layer situation, thank you so much, is because I have it I have a layer of it floating. So to make the fabric not clip, you have to do that. So okay, so what I'm gonna do is take this to the edge. Okay. Alright, and for this skirt part, I'm going to do a little reworking. Alright, and you see it's getting like slowly letting you live right there. Okay, I'm gonna take this side too, which I don't even really want this tag. I want it to just like naturally fit in, but the way Marvelous Designer is, it can be hard to get it to do what you want it to do. So, alright, okay. I don't want it in like that. I'm going to just pretty much, let me see. Like, it's these little minor details that makes it like, but I know what will fix it, but it'll require me doing extra work. So what I can do is delete these. Okay, we're gonna delete these and then add in we're going to widen this. So widen this piece of fabric right here.